Again, pareidolia. The other two easy, convenient as convenient for any skeptic. One stop of what's considered pseudoscience. You could say anything about these fossil humanoid skulls, or fossils in general, or cave paintings even. At least when they're seen on Mars. Then they're pareidolia. Like this looks like tree bark actually. Again, if we saw any of this stuff on Earth, I know evolution is true if those fossils could be called pareidolia.
This is what's known as audiopareidolia, and it explains why you might hear a cryptic voice in radio static or someone whispering your name in the wind. Basically, when your brain attempts to make sense from nonsense, static and amplified background noise are shaped into vague words. Add a little sprinkling of wishful thinking because you're trying to hear words from the other side, and you end up with a full-blown ghost voicemail. And the power of suggestion can even alter what message you hear. As we explained when we talked about auditory illusions, there are a lot of factors that can affect how your brain interprets ambiguous sounds. Experiments from both white noise and human speech have demonstrated that if subjects are given context beforehand, their interpretation of a recording tends to match their preconceived expectation, even if the provided context is deliberately incorrect.
Okay, let me debunk. When I saw that video about Michael Shermer, his examples of pareidolia were unscientific.
Religious iconography ordered by Tennessee Baker in 1996. He charged $5 a head to come see the nun bun until he got a cease and desist from Mother Teresa's lawyer. Here's Our Lady of Guadalupe and Our Lady of Watsonville, just down the street or up the street from here. Tree bark is particularly good because it's nice and grainy, branchy, black and white splotchy, and you can get the pattern-seeking. Humans are pattern-seeking animals. Here's the Virgin Mary on the side of a glass window in Sao Paulo. Here's the Virgin Mary made her appearance on a cheese sandwich, which I got to actually hold in, of course, in America.
He's showing image of what you're supposed to see right next to the ink blobs. I mean, he's saying, oh, you only see what you want to see, and showing, see, you see this. But you should, if it was really what you're seeing what you want to see, it would be all over the place. Like, people argue over clouds, what they see in clouds. So getting a second opinion, he would help him. He doesn't give anything on how to rule out pareidolia. And the examples he gives is like he doesn't want his audience to understand what pareidolia, how it even works. He's just trying to amuse his audience. He doesn't even really want to understand. That's not how pareidolia works. Real pareidolia, like in clouds, there are arguments. Other ways to rule out pareidolia: one, study something from different angles, look at things from different angles, and more than just comparing stuff to other stuff, you can study it in and of itself. Otherwise, anything is pareidolia. Also, you see something specific. Here's some ghost recordings that actually are vague, but I'm not, unlike Michael, not gonna tell you what they are. I'm not gonna tell you what's being said. You have to study it yourself. Study it thoroughly, angrily, analyze it, and rule out pareidolia. Like many ghost recordings, mostly they come from a sound analyst analyzing. Something I have to do by computer to analyze the sound. Again, it doesn't matter if this is a hoax or not. The point is, can you understand what's being said since everything is so vague and hard to understand anyway? Could you make out what they were saying, or is that too pareidolia? Those are humans mostly doing most of the talking there. Could we understand them?
In either case, the recording in question wasn't actually speech or words at all.
This one was.
Ambient noise.
There were the people talking, the ghost recording.
Nice try, Scishow, but you're not going to convince me that ghosts are just when people get confused about motion off to the side or mishear static. And fair enough, so let's crank up the science. Another device no serious paranormal investigator would be caught dead without is an EMF detector. EMF, of course, stands for electromagnetic field, the area of radiation that surrounds flowing electrical currents. These fields can be naturally occurring or can come from electronics, and they range in frequency. Now, paranormal investigators will tell you that EMF detectors track ghosts because their incorporeal forms generate EMFs. But some scientists think what's really going on is the opposite. EMFs may actually cause the feeling of being haunted. We mentioned a while back that some ghost stories can be explained by the phenomenon of infrasound. Those are sound waves with frequencies below the normal human range of hearing. And though you can't hear them, they still make things in your body wiggle around a bit like other sound waves do, leading to everything from the feeling of being watched to outright seeing apparitions. And EMFs might be kind of civil. In our bodies, they mess with our neurons.
Okay, then how come the reporting of ghosts don't increase when electronics are around? And still they never explained how come they still detect electrical currents, EMFs, in places where there are no electronics. You're dancing around that.
Modern era hallucinations. The catch is that in this case, because these fields can have such strong psychological effects, some scientists think the ubiquitous EMFs of the modern era are responsible for a lot of, if not most, ghostly.
Yeah, okay, you did mention that. Actually, still dancing around there. Usually the electronics are off. Most of the time when people sense ghosts is when there's off, when there aren't electronics. When it goes 100 EMF detectors are all detect the EMF, there are no electronics in the place. Well, maybe pests, vermin from organic source. No, I have a concept of brain jumping, why ghosts haunt places. A mind jumping from one brain to another surrounding brain, even of animals around, or maybe getting imprinted on the materials like a memory. At one haunted house, they were talking to a ghost and the wall started bleeding. Not blood, it was see-through, but checking it, it was human blood plasma. Oh, and if the mind is only chemicals, and if those chemicals that get leave from death, then could that be ectoplasm? They found human blood plasma leaking from walls in one haunted house. Well, out the animals do communicate and stuff from Ela. Actually, now I've heard for nature, animals sending some electrical signals to other animals, some of their minds. Some of their mind inside another one, a form of communication more direct. Yeah, so the probably why ghosts aren't everywhere. They're in certain conditions to do a mind jump in certain places. Why ghosts probably haunt places. Well, just an idea, if true, just a concept. This is how single cells pass down information from imprinted proteins and electrical signals. Even bring strands of DNA, even single gene strands of DNA. This is most likely afterlife. The ways the mind can live on after death is defined in our body. In fact, one would just say, is the purpose of life simply to reproduce, or is reproduction and like an insurance policy? When you think of being alive, it's more about feeling alive. It seems to more correlate more in line with the metabolism. Maybe that came first, and DNA just preserved the system.
Isn't entirely sure why you see. Isn't entirely sure. In the lab, if you tamper with a part of the brain called the temporal parietal junction, you can give people out-of-body experiences.
Out-of-body experiences. Maybe your senses heighten from your hearing to your sense for your skin when you sense a room, like say aura. But look at even his own image. His own model shows that this is the hearing lobe and the motor cortex. The area between the hearing lobe and motor cortex, just like I'm saying, heightened sense of hearing and feeling of the room may extend your aura, but it's still processed inside your own brain. There are two extremes in this line of thought. Either, we're all made of matter, nothing else, everything is all chemical reactions. And the people think that the physical world doesn't need to be transcended, holding us back. Energy has no form. It goes everywhere, so it can't form a mind unless It has a system to guide and channel it and make other connections. Go down, the line between matter and energy become blurred. To the two extremes, as if, oh, we're all really a spirit trapped inside a body, as if energy doesn't go underneath a container and then to channel it and hold it, give it a form. Or the other extreme is, oh, we just matter, as if, but metabolism that they talk about and stuff, there was a need, all this movement, that the need forces pushing it, moving atoms and vibrating cell membranes and targeting areas of the genome for gene expression.